Y101 today's best music. It's AJ taking care of the drive home, and I am really excited because I've got Vicky Martinez sitting here. Vicky Martinez of season 1 of The Voice. Welcome and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Busy day. I mean, I just saw you last night performing on The Voice.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was amazing. It was great to be back there. I mean, it was definitely an intense show. You know, people are, finding out if they're being eliminated and whatnot. But so it was kind of a weird thing to be like, oh, and now I'm singing and I'm dropping my single today.
Yeah, right. And good luck to you guys.
Yeah, and good luck.
But what was it like, though, like being a contestant on the show yourself and then returning to that scene and seeing these contestants basically go through the same thing that you've gone through? Was it like an eye-opener, like,
yeah,
that's what I went through? Yeah,
it was definitely interesting to be on the other side. I mean, I've kind of gotten invested in the show as well, season 2, and when you get to this point where it's just like, okay, the top 8, the top 4, a lot of emotions come up, and like, oh, I like this person, but then I like this person, I like this, and it was, definitely intense being backstage with the contestants.
What do you think of the show this season, as far as contestants go, compared to what you had to go through?
Well, I was telling you earlier, when I got here, that I feel like, season 2, season 1, we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't even know what this show was. We all were just like, we like to sing, and now we're here, and now we have to, sing songs for iTunes, and this. We didn't know what was going on. And so, I feel like season 2, there's a lot of seasoned singers on there, like, real, like, people that
that's exactly, that's what we were saying at home. Like, I sit and watch the show, and even first season was amazing, and it made me like a true fan, and I was all, go Vicky Martinez, and my wife's name is Victoria, so I started calling her, go Vicky Martinez. And she said, don't call me another woman's name. It's her name, it's Vicky. But we were really invested in you, and it seems like this season, I don't know what's gotten into the judges, but they're picking some people that they're kind of iffy, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm glad they eliminated, like, there was some pretty attractive looking women on the show, and I think that was probably the only thing they had going for them, because their voices were kind of just, But it's like, I don't know how to put it. I think you are the true talent that really came out of that.
Wow, thank you so much. That's amazing. I have children.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What was it like revisiting your old mentor?
It was great, but back to what you said about, like, because I think the same thing, you like certain people, you want certain people to go on, and then you're like, well, why did you go with this person? And I actually kind of talked to the coaches yesterday, after the show, and I realized they all have plans, you know what I mean? They, they're going to leave it up to America, obviously, to get to this point, but then, they're thinking their Final Four, they want something, really big to happen, so I think they have, like, little ideas of their sleeves, surprises.
Got it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That really makes sense. So Cee Lo, what was it like performing with him on stage?
It was great. He's such a pro, he's so comfortable up there, when we do rehearsal, it's just like, no big deal, no sweat, whatever. And
so he's really like that in real life?
Absolutely.
Because I swear, that guy sounds like he's saying a prayer each time he talks. It's I feel like he's about to say amen at the end of everything. He's really like that? He's just chill?
Absolutely. It was good. It was different while we were on the show. We had, a different relationship. But now it's like, yeah, we're kind of on the same playing field, I guess, now. Like, he's promoting his stuff. I'm trying to promote my stuff. And it's a different relationship for sure.
Right on. And speaking of your stuff, you sang the song last night that I'm absolutely in love with, Come Along With Me.
Yeah.
And that song gave me goosebumps the first time I heard it.
Wow, thanks.
And I thought, this is incredible. Where can I find it? I hit up iTunes and couldn't find it, and then I heard that you released an EP, right?
Yeah,
yesterday.
Yesterday.
So tell me all about that. What's going on?
Well, my album releases June 19th, but we picked out 4 songs, because I feel like the album has a lot of different layers to it, and I feel like the 4 songs we picked, to kind of have everybody preview the album, are pretty good as far as like telling the story of where the album's going to go. So, obviously we put the single with Cee Lo on there, but the rest of the songs have, a little bit of a different flavor.
And what came about, like, how did you think, well, I should include Cee Lo in this song? Was that a choice by you?
It was like, well, I mean, he's at the top of his game, and you know, to be able to have that direct contact with him. I actually went to the voice taping when they started taping the blind auditions, and he was sitting there eating his fried chicken, and I went and put the headphones on his ears, and I said, "What do you think about this song?" And he was like, "Ooh, I like that, I like it." And I was just like, "Do you want to sing on it?" And
Yeah.
he said, "Sure, let's do it." And
Really?
so I
Oh,
got him
dude,
to
that's
join
cool.
me. Yeah.
That's really cool. And what about like on the album itself? Do you have any other collaborations with anybody else?
As far as other singers, no, but you know, production-wise, you know, there's so many different producers on there, and really, you know, big surprises. Like I got to work with Max Martin, and that was just, you know, out of the goodness of his heart. You know, I got to know him, and he just, you know, did a favor for a friend, and ended up, you know, working on 3 of the songs of the album.
Right on.
Yeah.
So how does it feel, like, having gone through The Voice and now coming out with your own stuff? Is it what kind of plans and dreams do you have coming up in the near future?
Well, it's cool to be here and like promoting my own thing. Last year it was like, you know, we were talking to radio stations and what